You take me home and give me wings to fly. We can be alone in a castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home to a castle in the sky.
Hi there, and welcome back to my channel, Storybook Crochet. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this adorable little rubber duck. This pattern is beginner friendly and works up quickly, and it makes perfect gifts for bath time decor or just to add a little cuteness to your day. So let's grab our yarn and our hook and we will get started. So for our materials today, I am using a worsted weight for yarn in yellow and orange, but these are also fun to make in a lot of different colors. So whatever color you want for your main duck, and then an orange for the beak. This is Chill Fuzz yarn, and I do have a video of their crochet kit box that you can check out on my channel if you're interested in this yarn. For hook size today, I am using a 3.5 millimeter, but you can use any hook that goes well with the yarn that you're using. You're also going to want a stitch marker, some scissors, and a yarn needle to weave in our ends. And then you're going to need to grab some fiberfill. For these ducks, I did not add eyes so that they are baby friendly and that little ones can hold on to these without having those safety eyes in there. But of course, you can always add safety eyes if you prefer. All right, so we are going to start off with our duck color, and we're going to start by making a magic ring. So to make a magic ring, you're going to drape the end of your yarn over 3 fingers. You're going to wrap around your fingers, making an X. Once you have that there, secure that with your thumb. Take your hook, go underneath and grab that top piece of yarn and just pull up a loop. Then you'll just hold that onto your hook, remove the ring from your fingers, and then you'll chain 1. If you do not like using that method, you can always chain 4. Then you're just going to slip stitch to the first chain to form your ring, and then you'll chain 1. Once you have your ring ready to go, we're going to put 6 single crochets in our ring. So to do this, we're going to take our hook, insert it into the ring, going over both lengths of yarn. Grab your yarn and pull up a loop. You'll have 2 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through both loops. And that is our first single crochet. And we're going to repeat that 5 more times so we have a total of 6 single crochets. All right, once we have 6 single crochets made, we're going to take that tail and pull on that, and that's going to close that opening for us from our ring. And that will complete round number 1. So at this point, you can go ahead and grab your stitch marker. I like to put mine in the last stitch of each round, but you can also put yours in the first stitch of each round. Moving on to round number 2, we are going to increase a round, and this means we're going to put 2 single crochets in each stitch. So you'll just go into that very first single crochet from the last round and make your first single crochet. Then you're going to go into the same stitch and make your second single crochet. So there's 2 stitches in 1. And then you're just going to repeat that around. So 2 single crochets or an increase in each stitch around. And this is going to give you a total of 12 single crochets. All right, so moving on to round number 3, we're going to start by making 1 single crochet in the first stitch. And then in our second stitch, we're going to make an increase. So we'll put our 2 single crochets in that stitch. And then we're just going to repeat that pattern around. So 1 single crochet and then increase in the next stitch. So after you get all the way around, you should have a total of 18 single crochets for round number 3. Okay, so now for the next 4 rounds, and this will be rounds 4 through 7, we're going to just put 1 single crochet in each stitch around. So each of these rounds will be a total of 18 stitches. So go ahead and pause the video, and then you can work through round 7, and then we'll meet back once we're finished with that. Okay, so moving on to round 8, which will be the last round of the head portion of our duck, we are going to make decreases around. So to make our first decrease, we're going to go into the front loop only of the next stitch, or the first stitch here. You're going to pull your loop through, then you're going to go into the next front loop of the next stitch, pull your yarn through. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and then pull that through all 3 loops. And that makes our first decrease, and we're just going to keep doing that around. So you're going to make a decrease over the next 2. And then just make a decrease again right after that. So at the end of this round, you will have a total of 9 stitches. Now that we have the head portion finished, we're going to go ahead and grab our fiberfill, and you're going to stuff the head firmly so it has a nice round shape. If you are enjoying this video so far, I would love your help. I'm getting really close to hitting 100,000 subscribers and my first play button. If you haven't subscribed yet, it would mean a lot to me. And thank you so much, and now let's get back to crocheting our duck. Moving on to round number 9, we are going to increase around. So every single stitch will have 2 single crochets. At the end, we are going to be doing something a little bit different to start our tail for our duck. So for each of these stitches, you're going to go ahead and increase around. All right, so we are at the end of round number 9. We've made our increases around. Now we're going to go ahead and form the foundation for our tail, or the back of our duck here. So to do this, we're going to start out by making a chain of 4. Once you have that chain of 4 done, we're going to go ahead and single crochet across the chain. So starting in that second chain, so we don't count this first one, that's our turning chain, we go into the second one here and make a single crochet. And then you're going to do that in the next 2 chains. All right, and once we have those 3 made, we're going to make 1 more single crochet back into the last stitch that we did our last increase in. So you'll just go into that same stitch and make 1 more single crochet. And that finishes off round number 9 for us. So you can go ahead and place your stitch marker. So to start round number 10, we're going to start by making 18 single crochets. So we're single crocheting all the way back around until we get to that chain that we made. Now that we're back to the tail section here, we're going to make 3 single crochets on the back side of that original chain that you made. So you'll just go into each of the 3 loops and make a single crochet. Once you have those 3 made, we're going to go ahead and single crochet in that turning chain right there. So that little loop in the very tip of the tail there, you're just going to go ahead and make 1 single crochet in that. And then we're going to work our way back down the other side of the chain. So you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochets on the other side. All right, and that completes round number 10 for us, and this is what it should be looking like so far. All right, at this time for the next 3 rounds, and this will be rounds 11 through 13, we're just going to put 1 single crochet in each stitch around. So you're just going to work around the base of the head here and then around the tail like you have been. just one single crochet in each stitch around. This should give you a total of 26 single crochets for each of these rounds. So go ahead and pause the video, and once you get done with round 13, then we'll meet back to finish up the duck. Okay, so now you can see that the main portion of the body is almost complete. We have 3 more rounds to go to finish off our main body part of our duck, and then we'll make the beak. So moving on to round 14, we're going to start by making 20 single crochets. So just one single crochet in each of the first 20 stitches for this round. All right, so now that we have made our 20 single crochets, we're going to make 2 decreases. So make your first decrease over the next 2 stitches, and then you're going to make 1 more decrease. At this point, you should have 2 stitches left. We're just going to put 1 single crochet in each of the last 2 stitches. All right, and that should give you a total of 24 single crochets at the end of round number 14. So moving on now to round 15, we're going to do 2 single crochets and then a decrease, and we'll repeat that pattern around. So over the first 2 stitches, you're just going to put 1 single crochet in each of those. So 1 and 2, and then you'll make your decrease. And then you'll just repeat that around. So single crochet, decrease. And at the end of round 15, you will have a total of 18 single crochets. Round 16 is going to be our very last round. We're going to start by making 1 single crochet in the first stitch, and then we're going to decrease over the next 2. And just like the last round, we'll just repeat that around. So 1 single crochet and decrease. At the end of this round, you should have a total of 12 single crochets. Right now that we have that last round done, we're going to go ahead and finish this off. You'll want a little bit of a tail here to go ahead and close this opening. So go ahead and just finish that off there, and then you'll grab your yarn needle. Okay, so before we close that opening, we need to go ahead and grab our fiberfill and stuff the body. So you'll want to make sure that's good and firmly stuffed, and you can always add more if you need it. So go ahead and get that done, and then I'll show you how to sew the bottom here. Now that we have that stuffed, we can take our yarn needle and go ahead and weave this closed. So to do this, I just go in through the next stitch and out through the one after that. Once you do that, then you'll just kind of pull that tight, and then you're just going to repeat that all the way around, cinching that bottom closed. Once you get to the end, you're just going to pull that a little bit tighter to close that all the way. And then you'll just want to weave this through the duck a few times back and forth to get that good and secure so your tail does not come undone. All right, and then once you have that done, just go ahead and snip that off with your scissors. And the main part of our duck is now finished, and we can grab our orange yarn and make our beak. All right, so we have our orange, and to make the beak is very simple. We're going to start by making a slip knot. Okay, and then you're going to make a chain of 4. All right, so that's the base foundation part of our beak. So now to finish this off, we're going to do 1 row of stitches, and then we will sew that onto our duck. So we're going to skip this first stitch and work into the second stitch, and you're going to make 1 single crochet in that first or the second chain from your hook. Okay, 1 single crochet. In the next stitch, we're going to make 2 half double crochets, and I'll show you how to make those. So you're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch. You're going to pull your loop through. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. So that's our first half double crochet, and then you're going to do that one more time in the same stitch. Okay, so after our 2 half double crochets are finished, in our very last chain we're going to make 1 single crochet. Alright, and that finishes off our beak, so go ahead and pull a loop up there and cut a little bit longer of a tail so we can use this to sew the beak onto our duck. Alright, so grab your yarn needle here and your duck, and I find the best way of fitting this onto the face to make sure that it's where it needs to be is have the tail facing away from you. And then you're going to want to come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Between rows 6 and 7 is where you'll go ahead and sew your beak on, so right in between those 2 rows. But just kind of hold the tail away from you so you can make sure you have the correct placement there. Once you have that where you want, you're just going to take your tail here and you're going to sew across the main chain that you made from the beginning. So you're going to grab a stitch on the duck here and then come up through that first chain, and then you'll just work all the way across. Once you have that last chain secure, you're going to take your needle here and you're going to go into the next stitch after that one and come through the back of the head through one of the holes between stitches. Okay, and then when you're done with that, you're going to take the other tail. You're going to go through the next hole on the other side of the beak, and then you're going to come out through the exact same hole that you did with the first tail there. Okay, so once you have both of those coming out of the same hole, your beak is secure. What you're going to do is take your 2 tails and tie 2 to 3 tight knots in there. Once you have that done, you can just cut those shorter. And then you'll take the end of your needle here and just poke that through that hole until they're all the way inside. Okay, and then you can just kind of pinch that back together to close that opening a bit. And that is it. Our duck is finished. And that's it. You've finished your very own crocheted rubber duck. I hope you had as much fun making this project as I did. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more crochet patterns and tutorials, and let me know in the comments how yours turned out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Won't you